Let's focus on electronics Mart. The stock is up 3x since listing last year. The company has 147 stores across 36 cities. To discuss what's business looking like now, we have Mr. Premchand. He's Chief Financial Officer at Electronics Mart of India. He's, of course, joining us from the 9th Motilal Oswal Ideation Conference, which kicks off today. It's going to run today and tomorrow, where the ideate on sort of future winners in the mid-cap and small-cap space, largely. So great to have you with us here. Good morning. Thanks very much for your time. Prashant this side. The great excitement with your operations recently has been what you're doing in NCR. So could you give us an update? How many stores do you have now in the NCR region? I think you told us that by the end of FY24, you'll be up to about, I think, 20 stores. So where are you now? How many do you have now? And, what are you seeing there in terms of growth, in terms of footfalls, etc.?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me on your show. As we speak in NCR, we have over 15 stores as we speak. And we are planning to add at least 5 more stores by end of this financial year, so that count will be close to 20. And compared to last year, there is definitely stabilization happened in NCR. So our footfall has gone up. So, of course, last year was uncomparable because we were not operational throughout the year. But quarter on quarter also, when we compare, there has been significant growth, which is almost triple-digit growth in terms of the footfall and the throughput of the stores.
Are these 15 stores which are operational, right, and 5 more by the end of this year? Is the throughput much higher on an average compared to stores in other parts of the country?
No, that is not true. They're stabilizing. Maybe over the next 24 months, they will reach the levels which we are operating in Hyderabad region.
Okay. So have you laid out plans for FY25? By the end of March, FY24, you will have 20 stores in NCR. What could that number go up by in the next 12 months, say by end of FY25? And what would the revenue contribution be?
See, next year we will be adding 10 more stores in NCR. And then, of course, our focus will be more on AP and Telangana regions as well. So, both put together, I think we will be adding at least 25 stores more in the next financial year.
Okay, we'll be adding 25 stores more in the next financial year. Got it. So, can you tell us what are you targeting in terms of your same-store sales growth over, say, the next 1 to 2 years? I think 9 months, your SSG was about 10.4%. But what can we expect over the next 1 to 2 years?
See, that will remain more or less same. Because the stores aging more than 10 years will have only single-digit SSG. And the stores which are aging between 3 and 10 will have the double-digit SSG. And the blended SSG will be around 10%. That's what we are targeting.
Okay. And can you help us with what is the competition looking like now, whether it's from large offline players, from conglomerates, from even the online players? Where does your biggest competition come from and how are you trying to combat that?
See, currently we didn't see the impact of these online players, especially in the large appliances and then these home entertainment the categories. So that's why we don't feel any threat from these players. When it comes to other organized players, it will be there even 3-4 years back as well as today. So that will continue and there will be a competition. We have to live with it.
Got it. And I think their ACs are the most profitable segment, right, for you currently, as of now. Just a quick word on what will be the sales growth? You said blended SSG growth is what you're expecting is 10%. Say FY25, what kind of sales growth are you looking forward to?
We are targeting about 15% top line growth in the next financial year. Even in the current financial year also, like we targeted 15% and we will be slightly above that. And that same trend will be continued next year. And during the current financial year, air conditioners and mobiles did exceedingly well, and hope the same trend continues next year also, because mainly that AC sale is linked to the real estate growth, which is quite promising in the regions where we are operating.
15% top line growth. Will there be margin expansion in FY25 as the NCR stores also reach that maturity level, and there will be an increase in margins from there? Can we expect any kind of margin expansion next year? And if yes, how much and what would be the drivers?
In Delhi, mainly NCR, currently we are EBITDA break-even. So that is going to be, the trend is going to be the same for at least the next 6 more months. If the summer season does very well, then definitely that margins in NCR will be improved drastically. So, but as per my assessment, it will take at least 24 months to have the same level of EBITDA margins in NCR.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir, for joining in. That's Electronics Mart. The stock is up 1% and the company is guiding for 10 stores to be added in the NCR region in FY25 and 15 in their South cluster. So overall, 25 store is the guidance given by the management and a 15% top line growth.